Namaste. Welcome to all. Today we will discuss algebra of sets. The definitions used in element-wise proof are like this. X belongs to A union B. How we can write means X belongs to A or X belongs to B, either in A or in B or in both. X does not belongs to A union B means it lies outside. It is neither in A nor in B, like that also we can say. So X does not belongs to A and X does not belongs to B. Here if you say A intersection B, that means the element is there in both A and B. So X belongs to A and X belongs to B. If you say it does not belongs to A intersection B, that means it does not belongs to A or it does not belongs to B. We have drawn Venn diagrams also. X belongs to A minus B, you see. X belongs to A and X does not belongs to B. X belongs to A only. If I say X belongs to A complement, then it is in universal set but not in A. So we can write like this. X belongs to universal set and X does not belongs to A. If I say X belongs to A complement, then X does not belongs to A. If it is there in A, then it does not belongs to A complement. By taking arbitrary element-wise proof, we can do. When A is subset to B, this Venn diagrams and all we have seen already. So A intersection B. See, A I took horizontal lines, B I took vertical lines. Intersection means mesh part. Where is the mesh part? It is A. When A is subset to B, A intersection B is A. A union B means, see, and entire horizontal and vertical lines are present in B, no? So B. A minus B, that means horizontal lines only. That kind of region is not there, no? So this is empty set. And also see, when A is subset to B, B complement is subset to A complement. We can prove element-wise proof. Let us take some arbitrary element. X belongs to B complement. That implies if it is in B complement, by definition, that does not belongs to B. But when A is subset to B, if it is not there in B, then it does not belongs to A also, since A is subset to B. If it is not there in A, what that implies? That implies it belongs to A complement. We have taken element in B complement and we show that that is there in A complement. So B complement is subset of A complement. Okay. Next to C. One more C. A union B minus A. Venn diagram you observe A and if B minus A, that means ring part. If you join, you will get B, no? We can prove element-wise proof. C equal to means, see, A is subset to B and B is subset to A. Then A equal to B. That is a fundamental property. We have to use that. Instead of that, we'll use by implication symbol. X belongs to A union B minus A. By implies we will use. One thing we will prove, that is enough. So by definition, X belongs to A. Union means R we have tried. X belongs to B minus A. Again you see, this is what we can write. by definition, difference of set. X belongs to B and X does not belongs to A. X belongs to B only. Okay. Here see R means union and means intersection. Union is distributive or intersection. So X belongs to A or X belongs to B and X belongs to A or X does not belongs to A. See here, if it does not belongs to A, we can write it belongs to A complement. Here, instead of this, I wrote one more step, or here only you can edit this. X belongs to A complement, we can write. So here see, X belongs to R means union, no? A union B, and X belongs to this, we can write A union A complement. Okay, here see, A is subset to B means A union B we already wrote. That is nothing but B. See, A union B is equals to B. Why means since A is subset to B. And also by complement laws, A union A complement will get universal set. So this is X belongs to B and this is X belongs to universal set. So X belongs to B and universal set means B intersection universal set we can write. See, X belongs to here by identity law. What is the common in B and universal set? B itself. By identity laws. Okay. So what we can write? X belongs to B. See, we have taken an element in A union B minus A and we showed that that is there in B. So both are equal. When A is subset to B, this and all results will holds good. Next, see A intersection B is pi. That means A and B are disjoint sets. They will not have any common elements. Then see B intersection A complement will be B. Okay. So, and A intersection B complement is A. One result will prove. So, let us prove this. Proof by element wise. So, let X belongs to B intersection A complement. That implies intersection means X belongs to B and X belongs to A complement and will come. X belongs to B and see X belongs to A complement means then X does not belongs to A, no. So this is nothing but X belongs to B minus A. B minus A means X belongs to B and X does not belongs to A, we will write, no. Similarly, we can write this. Elements in B only. See, when A and B are disjoint, A minus B means only horizontal lines. Only horizontal lines are there in set A whole. So A minus B will be equal to A. Similarly, B minus A, only vertical lines. Entire B is containing vertical lines. So B minus A is nothing but B. Okay, since A intersection B is pi, that means A and B are disjoint sets. Then B intersection A complement will be B, A intersection B complement will be A. And also A is subset to B and B is subset to A complement. A is subset to B complement. That also will prove. Let X belongs to A. See, if it is there in A, that means it is not there in B. Why means, since A and B are disjoint sets, that means A intersection B is 5. If it is not there in B, then it is there in B complement. Therefore, A is, see, by implies symbol you use. Implies only, sorry. Why? Because subset only, no? Equal means by implies we have to use. A is subset of B complement. Similarly, B is subset of A complement when A and B are disjoint sets. See, this lasts not only for subset, disjoint, overlapping set, for all other sets, it will holds good. See, here A will be subset to A union B. Similarly, B set will be subset to A union B. A intersection B, this common part, that will be subset to A, no? It will be subset to B also. It will be subset to A union B also. Similarly, these laws also holds good. A minus B, you can write it as A intersection B complement. B minus A, we can write B intersection A complement. We can prove this. Let X belongs to A intersection B complement. That implies X belongs to A. Intersection means and we have tried. X belongs to B complement. See, if it is there in B complement, that means that element is not there in B, does not belongs to B. So what we can write? X belongs to A and does not belongs to B means X belongs to A minus B. Here if you use by implies symbol, then A intersection B complement will be equal to A minus B. Similarly, B intersection A complement will be equal to B minus C. And also we can do that fourth one. What is that? X belongs to A complement minus B complement we take. That equal to B minus A we will prove. See here X belongs to A complement. Minus means, that means it is not there in the second set. That does not, X does not belongs to B complement. By implies you symbol you use. So if it is belongs to A complement, then it is not there in A. A complement means elements in A, elements in universal set but not in A. This, if it is not in B complement, then it is there in B. You can see, and means intersection. Intersection will satisfy commutative property. So you can write like this. X does not belongs to A. What property we have used? 1 second. Intersection is commutative. Union satisfies commutative property under union. Intersection it is, and no intersection. Sorry. Now see, X belongs to B and X does not belongs to A. That means X belongs to B minus A. That is what we have to do. A minus B complement is B minus A. Similarly, see, this A minus B. We have to, we can show A intersection B can be written like this. Elements in A but not in A minus B. That means then it will come in intersection. That will also will prove, and we'll end this session. So let us take X belongs to A minus B. So it belongs to A. Minus means, that means it is not there in the second set. See, if it does not belongs to A minus B, then it can be there in intersection or in B. A minus B, only horizontal lines, it is not there. So it can be in intersection part or in B. So we will Now we'll consider it as it is there in intersection part. So what we will write, x belongs to A, and this I can write it as x belongs to A and x belongs to B. I'm thinking that it is there in intersection part. Now see here and so associative laws will use x belongs to A and x belongs to A we can write, and x belongs to B. How you wrote this means using associative class. Okay. Now see x belongs to A and x belongs to A means A intersection A. Here we can apply idempotent law. When you perform intersection on the same sets, it will be A only. So how means by idempotent class. Okay, x belongs to A and x belongs to B is there finally. That you can write by definition, x belongs to A intersection B. So we have taken element in A minus B and we prove that it is there in A intersection B. Therefore, what we can conclude? A minus B is equals to A intersection B. Any abstract laws can be proved. See, you have to know the definitions which we have told in the starting of the video. 1 second, I will show them. These are the definitions. This definition, if you use, we can prove any abstract class in the algebra of sets. It can be visualized like Venn diagrams, but they are helpful in higher studies.